Hello, I'm Ariff Azrael from Golden Brokers. Today I want to talk about a stock that caught my attention, Origin Materials. The company is a science-driven company that is leading the way in creating sustainable materials for a greener future. First, let's take a look at its history. Origin Materials was founded in 2008 by John Bissell and Rich Riley, two chemical engineering students from University of California, with a mission to enable the world's transition to sustainable materials. After successfully developing their concept technology, Origin Materials announced a partnership with Nestle Waters and Danone in 2016 to form the Natural Bottle Alliance, a research consortium to develop and launch at commercial scale a PET plastic bottles made from 100% sustainable and renewable sources. In 2020, Origin Materials launched its Net Zero Automotive Program, a collaboration with automotive manufacturers and suppliers to produce carbon negative materials for vehicle applications. Origin Materials then went on to complete its business combination with Artius Acquisition Incorporated in 2021, a special purpose acquisition company SPAC, creating the first publicly traded pure play carbon negative materials company and began trading on 25th June the same year. The company also announced several strategic partnerships and initiatives with industry leaders such as Indorama Ventures, PepsiCo, Primaloft, Palantir, and others. Origin Materials expects to start up its first commercial plant, Origin 1, in Q2 2023 and begin generating revenue from its commercial production and sales of its product. The company also expects to complete the front-end design, construction planning, and financing for its second commercial plant, Origin 2. In the latest Q1 2023 reports earnings, the company announced its first revenue of $1.7 million, which was generated by joint development agreements and the company's supply chain activation program. Origin Materials has been volatile since its debut in 2021, peaking at $14 a stock and now trading around $4.5. It has gained 10% in the last month but lost 31% over a year. The stock opened at $4.67 on 7th June with a market cap of $668 million. It has low revenue per employee and slightly higher volatility than market. Its income comes mainly from non-operating activities for now. The stock has a low PE ratio of 8.39, but that doesn't reflect its true value. Short sellers are also not very active on the stock, and the trading volume is relatively low with wide price range. Origin Material reported its Q1 earnings back in May 9, 2023. Although considered pre-revenue as production is expected to run in Q2, the company made $1.7 million in revenue from its partnership and supply chain program and signed more contracts worth $7.4 billion. It also announced new deals with Louis Vuitton and Mitsubishi Chemical, expanding its product range and global presence. However, the company faced higher costs and supply chain issues for its Origin 1 plant, and its net income came mostly from non-operating sources. Origin Materials has a strong balance sheet with high assets and low liabilities. In 2021, their total assets significantly increased thanks to a 372 million cash infusion from a merger with SPAC. However, in 2022, their total assets slightly decreased as some cash was allocated to capital expenditures and working capital to develop Origin 1. Total liabilities decreased in 2022 due to a reduction in long-term debt resulting from the SPAC merger. The debt to asset ratio has improved over the year as a result. Operating cash flow has been negative in all 3 years due to net losses and changes in working capital. In 2022, the company reported a negative operating cash flow of 26.1 million as they increased inventory and accounts receivable to set up operations. Investing cash flow was negative in 2021 but turned positive in 2022 as more investment came into the company. Financing flow Financing cash flow has been positive throughout the 3 years, driven by proceeds from the SPAC merger and bond issuance. However, free cash flow has been negative in all 3 years. In 2022, the company's free cash flow was negative 109.8 million due to their expansion plan with Origin 2 as the second large-scale production plant. Origin Material is a company with promising technology and market potential. While they haven't generated revenue or positive cash flow yet, they have a strong balance sheet. However, they do face challenges with capital expenditures and working capital requirement. Looking at its historical price, Origin Materials has experienced an overall downtrend evident from a downward price channel. However, there has been a recent price rebound, surpassing near resistance level and establishing new support. This resulted in a 7% gain within a week. The current trend shows higher lows, indicating an upward rally, but previous short-term highs have yet to be broken. The chart suggests a potential retracement in the form of a bull flag pattern before continuing upward. If resistance is broken, the stock may gain enough momentum to reach the nearest resistance at $5.27 with a possibility of testing $6 in the future. Most technical indicators currently signaling a selling sentiment due to the prolonged downtrend on the daily chart. However, the first quarter earnings suggest a potential turnaround. Longer term moving average indicate a buying signals, although shorter term moving average still indicate selling signals. Overall, the technical aspect of the stock is currently lackluster and may take time to respond to buying signals, if at all. Nevertheless, it is worth noting that the company's technology hold promise and the increasing global focus on carbon tax incentive may enhance the value of such product in the future. There are a few good reasons the stock is a potential buy. Origin Materials is a leading producer of sustainable materials that convert plant-based sugar into high-performance materials, replacing traditional plastic and fossil fuel-derived materials. These materials can be used in various applications such as bottles, packaging, textiles, and even electronics. Origin Materials' sustainable and cost-competitive approach appeals to businesses aiming to reduce their environmental impact without sacrificing the effectiveness of materials used. Origin Materials has also formed strong partnership with renowned companies like BASF, L'Oreal, and Nike, providing them access to customers, market, and capital. BASF collaborates with Origin Materials to develop sustainable materials. L'Oreal partners with them for sustainable packaging, and Nike works with them to produce sustainable footwear. These partnerships are vital for Origin Materials to commercialize their technology and support their growth. Origin Materials is also taking advantage of the growing global market for sustainable materials. They are expanding their production capacity, developing new applications, and have a large customer base and ongoing projects. The market for sustainable materials is projected to reach 400 billions by 2030 due to increased environmental awareness, government regulations, and consumer demand. Origin Materials also benefits from the 45Q tax credit bills, which incentivizes carbon capture and sequestration. They are constructing a commercial plant in California with an annual production capacity of 1 million tons and already have a pilot production facilities producing 100 tons per year. If the target is reached, Origin Materials could receive up to 175 million of government incentive annually. With their environmentally friendly and cost-effective materials, Origin Materials is well positioned for success in the expanding sustainable materials market. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.